Hi there everyone, welcome back to Chill and Trade TV. In this week's video, we'll be keeping up with Cadchf, Eurusd, and Gbpjpy. And if you want to trade with a recommended FSC regulated broker, click on the link in the description down below, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's been a while since I've um, done an analysis video, but we are back again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again. We are back again. So let's go to Cadchf. Let's go to Cadchf, and I hope you guys trading has been going well, and you've been monitoring these setups, and I hope you see how they are playing out and catching these trading opportunities. Okay, with Cadchf, still on this price movement here. It has been moving correctively for quite a few weeks now, so not much trading has been happening here, but I just want us to update according to the current market. So the pattern I see here is a this pattern this pattern this pattern. So this is a continuation pattern, and with this pattern, ladies and gentlemen, I have like two ways of trading it. I have two ways of catching trades for this pattern. Either I could either enter at the break directly. So if I do miss this break, I could wait for a retest back there, and then take my entry down there, take my entry until there. Or if I miss both types of entries, ladies and gentlemen, I will just wait for a strong push to the downside, and I'm gonna wait for something like this, something like that, and enter at the breakout, and then just do that until. So that's it for Cadchf, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty straightforward, nothing hectic. Remember, either enter at the break or wait for a retest and then enter there at the retest, or wait for a pattern, a continuation pattern to the downside. So basically have three ways of entering this pattern. So all that's required is patience and just letting the market play out. So let's go to Euro USD. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I did do top down analysis of all these pairs, so just go back to the channel and check them out. So with Euro USD, we're still looking for those buys. We are still looking for buys to the upside, to the upside. However, it seems price is going aggressively to the downside. So since I usually trade patterns, I usually trade patterns. This is what I would, well, I am going to look for. Let me just get rid of these so that we get nice clear chart. All right. So what I could do is from this high, since price has been pushing aggressively, could just look for continuations, continuations, uh, that continuations all the way until the previous support zone or previous low. Could do that, but however, like I said, I'm more into chart patterns and I don't like confusing myself. Let me just do this. Let me show you another way. This pattern could just be like this. See, just extend it. Let me go to the daily and see how it would look like. Yes, just extend this pattern like this. Do that. Let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. I also like to keep things as simple as possible, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like to complicate my trading. Just like to keep it nice and simple. Nice and simple. So now that we have this, the possibilities of price still going to the downside until this low are very high because of this strong push. But then again, but then again, this could also this could also be just maybe giving us a bigger corrective structure. So we're just gonna have to wait for this to develop, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we can do, because you might think, okay, it is gonna give us that drop to the downside. However, it's giving us a pattern or a corrective structure, which is the same thing. So you just have to wait and see what plays out in the market. And it's also good to have a lot of probability, so that when price does certain movements, you don't get confused. Also, just stick into one direction. Don't have too many things in the market, ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, you are going to confuse yourself. Also, just do this like that, like that. Could also have something like that. Could also have something like that, ladies and gentlemen. So this could be, once price gets here, can get your reversal right there because of this first touch, second touch, and this will be the third touch. So whatever analysis you choose, just just need to be careful and monitor monitor the market, how it's going to play out. Monitor the market and see how it is going to play out. See how it's going to play out. But for me right now, I think I probably see and think that I am going to keep things very simple. Oh, let's go back to Eurusd. Sorry about that. Going to keep things simple. I'm just going to have this right there, right there, right there. Keep things like that. So I have my pattern. I know how my pattern is going to play out, and I'm also going to cater for this move to the downside because it has been moving aggressively. So I will be looking for short-term sells, short-term sells, short-term sells until the lows, until these lows, until these lows of this pattern. I'm going to look for sells until the lows of this pattern because this is a familiar pattern I know, and it's a familiar pattern I trade as well, ladies and gentlemen. So I will be looking for short-term sells until this low, but should anything happen, price does invalidate our setup sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, then I'll continue looking for buys. Continue looking for buys. Maybe price might decide to push back to the upside, and then I'll have that. I'll have that. So basically, just showed you a couple of ways, how you can tackle Euro USD, but still keeping to the same direction. These short-term movements are not that hectic. Just want to catch these short-term trades within the overall setup. So nothing hectic, ladies and gentlemen, nothing hectic. I hope you guys see what I see. I hope you guys see what I see. So this is just basically showing you another way of how you can view the market, but at the same time still sticking to your trading plan. Still sticking to your trading plan. Some might say I don't want to uh, trade counter moves within the market. I just want to stick to the overall direction, which is for us, EURUSD. We're still looking for those long-term buys, and some would say no. I feel comfortable with taking short-term counter trend moves, which I do sometimes, depending on the setup, So let's go to the last pair, which is GJ, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell. Let's go to GJ. Yeah, let's just give it some time. I think it froze, but it should come back. There we go. There we go. Let's go to GJ. GJ as well, ladies and gentlemen. We are still looking for those buys all the way until these highs. Remember, all these pairs, I did do top-down analysis on them, so just go have a look at that and see how far the market has progressed or changed. So with GJ, I just see this pattern playing out. We did have a news event during the week. That is why we had this strong, aggressive candle pushing down. It was due to some news events. So with this, I do see a pattern. So I'm just going to do that. Join these lows. Join these lows. So I think this is pretty clear and simple, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing hectic. Just how I like my trading. I don't like trading complicated things. If a pair is too complicated for me, I do skip it, ladies and gentlemen, and it is okay. It is okay. If you can analyze a pair or you feel like a pair is too complex for you, that doesn't mean there's something wrong with your analysis or trading. No, just move on to the next pair. Just move on to the next pair. Because remember, the market um, is mostly corrective most of the times than it is giving us impulsive moves. It's mostly corrective. So you just need to be patient and wait for the market to tell you what it's doing. And if you can't see, then move on to the next pair. Move on to the next pair. Don't try and force. Don't try and force. Don't try and force. So price gave us this strong push to the downside, but rejected. Rejected. Look at these weeks. Look at these weeks. So what I am anticipating is a push up, and then something like this, and then I will enter at the break. I will enter at the break. Enter at the break. Enter at the break. I will enter at the break and probably target this high. This high. Once price gets there, we have a first touch, second touch, possible third touch, and we'll just see how the market behaves when it gets there. Because if you can see, once price gets there, you see it's been goes down, goes up, then goes down. So once price gets there, we'll just see how it behaves. Will just behaves. Will just behave. We'll see how it's. We will see how it behaves. Yo, sorry about that. We will see how it behaves. But for now, this is our trading plan. That's what we anticipate in the market. This is what we anticipating in the market. Okay, so that's it from me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys got value from this video as usual, and as always I try to make my analysis as simple as possible. And not only do I just analyze what's this these pairs for you, I also take the trade, ladies and gentlemen, because as you can see, this is the only currency pairs I have on my watch list, and these are the currency pairs I mostly focus on. These are the main three pairs I focus on. And yes, I do have sometimes check out other currency pairs, but these are my main currency pairs I trade. And Nasdaq and Nasdaq, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, click on that notification bell. And if you want to trade with a regulated FSC broker, click on the link in the description down below. And if you want to find out exactly what is an FSC regulated broker, how can you check if your broker is FSC regulated as well, I have a video in the channel that explains all that. So I hope you guys have a profitable trading week next week. The year is almost over. I hope you guys have seen your progress. And if you're just starting out and you are not making any profits, it is okay. It is okay, ladies and gentlemen. The more effort you put into this, you are going to get results eventually. It just takes patience and time, ladies and gentlemen, to be profitable. To be profitable in the market and live the life that you truly want, it is going to take time, ladies and gentlemen. And the more you gain the skill, the better you become. The better you become. And remember, sometimes you won't see profits after a while. Maybe you might make profits maybe this month, and then for the next 2 months you don't make any profits, or you lose funds, or you blow an account. It is fine, ladies and gentlemen. It is fine. It is part of the journey. Don't get influenced by um these traders you see online, they also blow accounts, because what they don't tell you is that maybe my trading budget is this X amount. From that X amount is the amount I'm willing to lose in the market, whether I make profits from that or whether I blow that, uh, I lose the whole amount. That is the amount I dedicated towards the market. So I just want to tell you guys that don't be misled, because you don't know what they do on the side. They might share uh only profits and losses. And also when they share losses, you might think that, okay, how is it possible that they share losses but the following week they're also back in the market? It is because they have a certain budget to put in the market, ladies and gentlemen. Have a certain budget to put in the market, certain funds rather to put in the market. If it's like maybe 200, saying for this week, I'm only willing to deposit 200. Whatever happens to the 200 is fine. If I blow that account, it's fine. The following week, I'll go back again with the same 200. So don't just fund money that you know you don't have, ladies and gentlemen. This is a business. And for every business, there is a budget and funding allocated for that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as well, so that it also motivates you. It also motivates you. So yeah, that's it from me. That's it from Chill and Trade TV. Until the next video, have yourselves a profitable trading journey and week next week. Peace.